Hello everybody, this is Ben. I'm with the BenchWarmers. I'm actually going to do some solo commentary here, so I'm without Aaron or Jordan, so I'll be by myself. I'm going to start a Let's Play, or it'll end up being an entire series really, of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. This was one of my most favorite games growing up as a kid. I remember when I went to GameStop to first buy it, how like, it's gonna sound kind of weird, but how like really unexcited I was. Because like as a kid, like you don't really do research on games. You just kind of look at the covers and whatever looks cool, you just kind of buy. Or that's what I did anyway. So I went to GameStop. I'm going to hit a new game here. I'm going to start create my character while I talk about this. So I went into GameStop, and me and my brother was kind of looking out on the games, looking at all the cases, seeing what looks cool. And we was really big fans of Star Wars. And when we saw this game, we was like, yeah, this looks cool. There's lightsabers and stuff. So we bought it, and when we first started playing it, it didn't really like live up to our expectations, because it was kind of a difficult game for like a 6-7-year-old boy to kind of take off with. But as I got older, I really grew to respect this game and respect how awesome it truly is. Let's see here. It's been a long time since I've played this game too, so bear with me. I have played it plenty of times though, so I do know the story. I do know what happens. I may spoil some things every now and then, but I'm just gonna go with a soldier. It kind of fits my playstyle, really. I think. I don't want this Chinese dude either. We'll go with the classic come over dude. And I'm not gonna be playing this game to like min-max everything to like, play like a perfect run through per se. I am playing on the most difficulty though, which is difficult. Say that 3 times fast. I am playing on the most difficulty, but I'm not gonna be trying to do like some perfect run through. I'm just playing the game, gonna chill, relax a bit. I want strength, probably. I want it maxed. I want it maxed, man. I don't really care too much about these. I'm gonna go really like later on in the game. I'm gonna go really like lightsaber heavy and stuff. Let's see. Charisma would be a good one just to put some points in. I don't care too much about wisdom. I may put it at a 0 modifier at least. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going with it. Like I said, not min-maxing anything. I do want strength all the way up, and dexterity is one thing. I think dexterity affects my dodge, so. But I want to have some feats later on that's going to give me quite a bit of health. I'm not too worried about my constitution, and the other two, like intelligence and all this, and screw it. Put some in treat injury, and I'll be ready to go. Yeah, 4 in treat injury, because that's going to be important for me. I'm going to be bruting up everything. Feats. Okay, so we get the armor thing right off the bat. I think I want to go ahead and put +1 attack bonus with melee weapons. Name. I'm just gonna name him Ben. He's gonna be Ben. My name. And whenever a movie comes up, I think I actually have to skip it. So I'm skipping the movie. The reason I'm skipping the movie is because I remember, I think me and Aaron had tried to record this earlier, like last year. School kind of ended up getting in the way of me recording it, and we had to stop. So I'm gonna pick it back up and restart it. but when me and Aaron recorded it, for some reason the movies were blocked.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Who are you?
I'm Trask Olgo, ensign with the Republic Fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up. We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive.
Who's Bastila?
Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really. But she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event
Like I said,
of
I'm
an
not going to
enemy
try to
attack.
spoil too much. If you've not seen the game,
like
then
everyone
I
else on
won't
this
try to
mission.
spoil it for
Now
you.
it's time to make good on that oath. I've heard all about your
But,
reputation.
I mean, I'm not going to act like I don't
Combat
know what
training,
happened.
Tops in your class. It's no wonder you were handpicked for this mission. Word is the officers haven't seen a recruit with your kind of potential in 20 years.
20 years.
But all that potential doesn't mean a thing if you can't deliver when it counts. We're soldiers. We're trained for combat. Bastila is going to need men and women like us at her side during this attack.
Alright, well, let's go help Bastila.
So hurry up and grab your gear.
Go grab my gear. Another thing, I don't think you guys can actually see my mouse. If you can, yeah, I don't see it on the XSplit over there. I mean, that's not that big of a deal. I don't really care that you can't see my mouse. I don't think you care either. Because the mouse isn't really that important here. I mean, unless you want to actually see what I'm clicking on in an inventory or something like that. But
Come on, we have to hurry.
I mean, you're going to see
Put
me
your equipment on so we can
equip
get outta
stuff
here.
anyway. It's going to go in my portrait there. So, okay. Equip the clothing. I'm equipping short swords as I went melee heavy. Screw that blaster. I'm not using that
Okay,
thing.
let's move. We should. Because of the.
Alright, it says because of the attack, yeah, I need to... He's got the codes to open the door. I'm just gonna skip all
Now
this
that the door is
tutorial stuff. And then need for you guys to listen through all this junk.
This is Cosmo. There's a map.
Yeah. How I use my journal. We don't care about how I use my journal.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party for the Republic.
And we're getting to our first bit of combat. You can see what putting max strength is going to do here. Like, I'm just going to wail on these guys at 14 damage, just instantly kill both of them. That's why I like putting max strength and just going right into melee, especially with a soldier. It's so good. Alright, he didn't have anything on him. I'm gonna go after this guy first. Alright, easy game. And I get a long sword and some armor out of this, which is really good. Oh, I can't equip it during combat. Alright, let's de-aggro myself. There we go. Equip that, and equip the long sword. Get some med packs as well. Med packs is good. Actually, I'm probably going to go ahead and use one of those since I'm already like below 40%. I actually got quite a bit of health for that. I don't know if I should have done that. I just don't want to risk dying on at the beginning of the game and embarrassing myself. Oh, my voice cracked there, yeah, team kill, man. Minus 100 points. I'm going to target the center one here and toss a nade. Get all three of them. Look at that. I don't think I've missed yet. I could have swore that guy dropped something. Guess not. Move out of the way. door over there was locked. We're definitely gonna go through this one.
It's Dark Jedi. This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is
What's cool about this little thing right here is I think this fight actually has real attack rolls. Because every now and then you'll see them miss, and every other times you'll see them connect on their swings. See how obnoxiously long this is taking? Yeah, see, finally. A lot of times it's a lot shorter. And sometimes I've played this game and it's been really long, like because they actually just keep missing each other because they're real attack rolls. And if they keep missing each other, that little cut screen is a lot longer. Oh, I finally missed one. I'll take 1 for 20. Repair kit. Yeah, I got some buffs off of her. I think it's gonna be really important for this harder difficulty here. Make sure when I get into some difficult combat, that I inject myself with buffs. Ensure my victory. And that ding that we got down there is us leveling up. So I think I missed him twice. Yeah. So we're gonna level up after we loot all this stuff here. Credits. Repair kit. I'd really like to get some more med packs. Med packs would be good. Credits. Alright, well, let's level up. Let's see here. Right here? Yeah. Skills. Put one more. I think going ahead and putting in point demolitions would be cool. So I can defuse mines if I need to. I'm thinking about going two-handed too. Because two-handed, you see right here, it shows that you get penalties when you dual wield. And yeah, see, it's the offhand is reduced by 4, so you go from -6 in the main hand, -10 in the offhand, to -6, -6, and that -6, -6 is actually your chance to hit. My 18 strength gives me +4 chance to hit, +4 to the modifier, and everything is 20-sided dice rolls. So the game rolls a 20-sided dice, and then would add 4 to that because of my attributes. But then if I was dual wielding, it would subtract 6 for each hand. And each hand is independent of each other. It's 2 separate dice rolls. So, you know, once I get to like a level 3 two-handed, it moves it up to 0, -2, which it says negating it almost entirely. You still get that -2 in the offhand, but I mean, when you got +4 to hit, basically makes that +4, +2. You're still almost guaranteed to hit if you get a good roll. Let's try on the edge. But starting off with it, it's really bad because you still have a -6 modifier, and it's just not good. But you gotta get them eventually, right? I could start building them up. This right here is retroactive. I'll be getting it later in the game. It's really good. It gives me a lot of hit points. All this blaster stuff I'm going to ignore. Saving throws wouldn't be bad to get. I don't care about that too much. Aaron's real big on the persuade and the charisma in this game. I'm not too big on it. I just want to swing my weapons around and kill stuff. Let's go ahead and put the points into dual wielding so I can start I get this level 3 early in the game and be able to do some real damage with 2 weapons. I think that's good. Alright, so let's move on. And we're currently still on the look for Bastila. I'm going to get a drink of my Lipton white tea.
Damn, another Dark Jedi! I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
Pay attention to that guy's face and everything. That gentleman. Wink, wink. Yeah, I thought that was the door. Oh, no, sorry. third time's the charm, I guess.
This is Carth Onasi on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Bastila's escape pod is away.
So Bastila is off the ship, and I'm the last surviving crew member. So that implies that our poor buddy Trask, he definitely died. But he died for a noble cause. He allowed me to get away, and I respect Trask for that. Trask is a good man. Let's go fight this guy 1v1 solo. Seems like he's got a little bit more health than the other ones. Yeah, the other ones would have been dead. I guess because he's by himself. He does a lot more. Makes sense. Be kind of boring if he had like 10 HP like the others. And the reason I'm not using my power swing, you probably noticed that. I keep using my default attack. Power swing is good and all, but it's not good when... I don't think it's good in the earlier levels.
Be careful.
Somebody out there probably do the math for me. But when you actually power swing, I think...
Or you could use computer spikes.
Yeah, I'm actually really curious with this. I can't remember what ability it actually affects. Let me look. Okay, so feats. Power. Yeah, +5 attack damage. But it gives you a -3 to hit, so it's use a quick dispatch. Okay, so it must be the flurry then. The flurry gives you like a larger chance to be hit. So I guess power attack's fine. I have a -3 chance to hit. It's a little bit slimmer chance to make contact with the enemy, but -3 isn't that bad. I'll probably start using that now since I've learned. I'm going to reactivate the droid and put it in patrol mode. I'm going to save my computer spikes because I think computer spikes is a lot more important in this game than parts. Just waste them on the droid and let him go ham and save my computer spikes for later. Oh, he's hit me. That droid in there tearing it up. Easy XP. Yeah, see, I almost healed myself to full with one med pack. That's just a normal med pack too. That's not even like the advanced ones. All right, get items.
You've made it just in time.
And there's Carth. We made it, and we're gonna go to the active escape pod.
Like you, we're the last 2 crew members left in the Endar Spire. Bastila's escape pod.
Last 2 crew members left, and we're sitting here talking.
Stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
Yeah, exactly, man. If I was in this position, I'd be running for that escape pod. I ain't sitting here asking who you are. Alright, use the escape pod. And I've got to skip the movie again, so... Because they're blocked. You guys can't see them. I think there's another movie right after this, and I'll explain what happens. So then the first movie, it shows me launching out of the escape pod and land on the planet. This movie right here is playing. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. Maybe you'll hear it, but it's a light Jedi with a yellow lightsaber. It's female. It's implied to be Bastila fighting a Sith in what looks to be a bridge to a Sith ship. And then I wake up.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Carth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
Yeah, Carth, one on the communicator. I do remember.
You've been in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not
This game is
to
pretty
worry
thick
for a
with
second.
role play, so you gotta kind of
We're in an abandoned
bear with that a
apartment
bit.
on the planet of Terrace. We banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived and the
He
scene...
drugged my body all throughout the city. Guess I owe you my life.
You don't have to thank me. I've
Thanks,
never
bro.
abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet. They've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots.
Yeah, they put that planet-wide quarantine on this planet just for Bastila. Just one person.
It's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world.
Yeah, and they give me the access to all those alien languages just so I can understand all the characters in the game. I think there is a few characters that I actually can't understand. I don't know them off the top of my head. Get another drink. Excuse me, I don't know those off the top of my head, but I know there's a few races where I don't know their language. So I don't know everybody's language. So why is it so important to find Bastila? It's a good question. Why is there an entire planet-wide quarantine just to find one person?
Your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here at Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
And it just said that Bastila was one that killed Revan. Revan was Malak's master, and Revan was killed by Bastila and Bastila's strike team. Malak is the new Sith Lord that is in control now, and Malak was shown in one of the movies, I think. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't yet. I don't know. He is shown in one of the movies here pretty soon. You won't be able to see him, but like I said, Lord Malak, he's the Sith Lord over the Sith currently. So how can one person, even a Jedi, be so important? Like I said, it's just one person.
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies.
And now all of a sudden it's starting to make sense.
Bastila can
She's very, very
inspire her
powerful.
allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
Well, so what do you suggest we do next,
Bastila's gonna
Carth?
need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us. And if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice. A luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help. And we'll probably need hers.
Well, any ideas where we should start looking for
While you were
Bastila?
out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
So he mentions the Undercity. We're on a planet called Terrace, and Terrace is very, very divided as far as wealth goes. So far divided that there is something called an upper city, which is for the wealthy, and the Undercity, which is for the poor. And that's it. There is no in between. It's just you're either poor or wealthy, period. Alright, so come on, let's go scout this planet
out.
out.
We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. Alright, soldier, let's move out.
Alrighty. They're not looking for a couple grunts like us. And they sure don't. They're walking the streets. Well, you'll see when we get out here. They're walking around the streets. They don't pay us no mind. They don't care. They don't even know who we are, really. Alright, so we're going to use this workbench. We got a prototype vibra blade that can be upgraded. And we got this vibration cell off that Jedi that was killed on this ship. It adds +2 physical damage to that. which makes it just as good as my longsword. Actually, I think it's actually better because it has a higher crit chance. So we're gonna go ahead and equip that instead of this longsword. Yeah, the way crits work, by the way, since I mentioned crits, and I mean critical. There's a critical strike. Critical strikes automatically do double damage. That's what the ×2 means. And when I was talking about the rolls earlier, the rolls between 0 and 20, this is before the modifier. Before the modifiers are applied, if I roll a 19 or a 20, I get the crit. So that's a 1/10 of a chance, 10% chance to crit. For my longsword, I have to actually roll a 20. So it's a 20th, or a 5% chance. So and it crits a lot better here. We get 1 to 12 damage and 1 to 12 damage here as well. So obviously this prototype is definitely the better choice. Yes, we're going to take Karth with us.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Man.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again.
So this right here is just really showing us that the Sith are being very, very strict on this planet. And he recognizes that we're Republic fugitives. I think I'm going to go ahead and throw a grenade at these guys. Get him. I think I actually killed myself with that grenade. I didn't see me queue up the power attack. It's fine though, but they all died. This isn't the first time the Sith have come in here to cause trouble for us, but hopefully it won't be the last. See, I don't really know if these guys did. I'm just glad I could help. Mainly I was protecting myself, but I kind of helped you at the same time, I suppose. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. I hope so, man. Yeah, there's some more. I don't think I should have threw that grenade there. It's kind of dumb.
Yes?
Go ahead and heal ourselves up a bit. It's kind of not right. Oh.
Ready?
Yeah, I forgot. I don't have security. This guy can open up all the. His security is only 1, but it's high enough to open up all these apartment doors. You get some valuable med packs and stuff out of these rooms. I mean, it's considered stealing, but the NPCs they don't even notice. Don't even care. Although I'm going to talk to her.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just investigating the area. We picked your lock and came into your apartment and stole your stuff. But don't worry, we're just investigating.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Barging into somebody's home, stealing their stuff is more polite than a pig named Holden. Holden must have done something really bad. So who's Holden?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
You can trust me. Maybe I can help. My persuade's really low, so this is almost guaranteed to fail, I think.
Well, I suppose.
Oh my gosh, I probably rolled like a 20.
When I
had
cut
to.
Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Well, is there anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When
Davik.
you work for the
You will
local
hear
crime
that
lord,
name
the
a
authorities
lot.
tend to turn a blind eye.
And she just
I'm afraid
claimed that he is a local
Holden
crime
now.
lord. But you'll hear Davik's name quite a bit throughout Terrace. Maybe I can speak to Holden for you.
You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city.
So
It
he's in
probably
the lower
won't do
city.
any
He's
good.
not even in the upper
Holden's
city.
used to
So
getting his own
we'll have to
way.
wait
That's
till we get
one
to
of
the lower
fringe
city before we can
benefits
talk
of
to
being a
him.
goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
Really emphasizing the local crime lord thing. Sorry, can't talk. All right, well, I'll be going now.
Goodbye and good.
I'll talk to Holden for you whenever I see him. Most of the residents in this rundown old apartment are illegal aliens. That's another thing about terrorists. They actually hate and are very racist against aliens. Most of them aren't even allowed in here. Or allowed on the planet. So they call them illegals. Pleased to meet you, Laura. My name is Ben. I know all about energy shields, and if we're going to explain them, energy shields, there's different types of them, and we'll discover them throughout this game. I'm just gonna leave him be. I don't even think I have enough money to buy one of his energy shields right now, and even if I did, it's kind of a waste of money early in the game. I don't need them.
What?
Switch to Karth here so he can
On it.
open up this next door.
It's open. What?
She doesn't have a name, so she's just gonna give me like the same dialogue over and over again. So just free med packs. And that actually goes into the upper city, so we're gonna keep circling around this building here until we've opened all these apartment doors, because we want these med packs out of here. These med packs are good. Again, that guy doesn't have a name, so he's just gonna say the same thing over and over again.
Ready.
Look how big Karth's feet are, man.
It's open. Sure.
Alright. There's nobody even in here. More med packs, computer spikes, all good stuff. All good stuff. Janitor. Alright, that's the apartment door, and there's the dead body, so let's go back over to where the exit from the apartment is, and we'll head out into the city. This game's very old, so I mean, like the map, it's not like, you know, Skyrim or Fallout or any of those other role-playing games. It's incredibly small as far as the maps go. It's very linear, but at the same time, it's just such a good game. I really encourage you guys to play this. I can't remember how much it was on Steam, but you can get it on Steam. This was our escape pod that came down. Something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe we should speak to him and see if we can get him to open up about it. This is just a game encouraging me to converse with my partner. So we're gonna go ahead and speak to him. Let's see what's up. Yeah, let's get to meet Karth. Staying out here in the middle of the city, nice view.
Me?
Let's talk a bit.
I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than a share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started.
Yeah, the Mandalorian Wars was what was before these wars with
Not even the
with
Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall.
The game takes place thousands and thousands of years before
submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces
when the Empire was formed, and Darth Vader and the Emperor Palpatine kind of took over everything. It was like, I think it's like 2,000 years actually before all that. I'm sorry, Karth. That must be painful
for
you.
I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed. I didn't.
I'm sorry, Karth. That mean upset you, man.
I know. Don't worry about it. It must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually.
I mean, that's understandable.
Keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Oh, I will, Karth. I'm gonna get down and dirty with you. I'm gonna annoy you. Because I want quests. Give me all them quests. This is a shop. She's gonna sell some junk. No need for us to really talk to her until I think that we could benefit from buying something from her. This is the cantina. I think we'll head in here. A cantina is, I imagine you guys know what a cantina is, right? I don't know. Is cantina Spanish? Just shows you how much I know about bars and stuff. And we're going to talk to this guy.
Hello there, youngster.
This guy's going to give
You
us
interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man like
a Pazak deck. Yeah, we're going to buy it because
Good luck.
Pazak's cool. We might as well buy it. It's our only chance to really buy a Pazak deck. It's right here. I think there's another chance throughout the game, but
No.
it comes way later. So you spend 50 credits on the Pazak deck. I'll go ahead and show you what you. Sorry, I'll go ahead and show you guys what Pazak is.
Have you come here just
It's
to
like a
bother me, or do you
makeshift
wish to test yourself?
form of 21. So we're gonna play. I'm not gonna wager too much because I'm most likely gonna lose. I'm gonna wager like 10. So the way the game works is that you get these randomly as a side hand. It chooses 4 of them randomly. You draw. So there's my side hand, the 4 that I drew, and you can end your turn. It's just like 21. So you get a card. I got a 6, so my total's at 11. And you have, instead of 21, you have to stop at 20. So he's got 14. He gave a 5 and he stopped at 19. I'm gonna go ahead and play the 2 and get the 20, and I'm gonna win that set. Oh man, it's getting scary. Okay, I'm definitely gonna play the 5 and get the 20. And he went over. Alright, and I win another set. I'm up 2-0. I should have bet more. I may actually win. 19 was play the 1 and get the 20. Yeah. Alright, so we tied that one. I knew right when I went to the 15 he was gonna have a 5. 5's really common. Oh, this is scary. Oh my gosh, what luck! I should have bet everything.
You are lucky to
Every single time I bet 40 on this beginning thing, I always lose. And then I bet 10 and I win. Alright, no, I'm not interested. So I won 10 credits. Alright, I'll take it. Sauna.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time
so she
off.
is she's a Sith officer, which is really weird. She's not in her uniform. She's actually enjoying time off. So it kind of just shows you that Sith are people too, I guess. You're from the military base. You don't look like one of the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith occupation force.
Nice to meet you, Sana. I'm Ben.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith.
I can imagine.
This job pretty lonely.
With the whole quarantine thing and all. Hey, you can't really blame people. You did conquer the planet.
Oh, great. I see where this is going. The Sith are evil. Why did I join them? Blah, blah, blah. I don't need a lecture from the likes of you.
Sorry, I'm not trying to judge you. I mean, you're doing your job, right?
It's okay. I might have overreacted a bit.
I'm just explaining to you that there is a reason why people don't like you.
Glaring at me with hate in your eyes.
Yeah, I'm not actually from Taris. I'm just stuck here until the
You're an
quarantine ends.
off-worlder. I figured you'd be even more angry being stuck on a foreign planet and all.
Being stuck on Taris isn't so bad, but the locals aren't much fun. I'm gonna try to avoid Persuade because
You know, it's like everyone
My
on this
persuade's bad.
backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
you got a pretty positive attitude, I guess.
Exactly, it's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
You need to blow off some steam once in a while.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely up at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Oh boy, a Sith party. Yeah, I'll go.
Don't be late.
Let's do it.
We start-
Don't be late, she says. No, don't worry. Don't worry, girl. I don't know if there's anybody worth talking to in here. Who's
No
this guy?
hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
All the ladies. Yeah, look at these Twi'lek dancers, man. Look at them go. Alright, next room. Let's see what we got in here. So you kind of want to point out the people with names, because the people with names are going to have actual dialogue with them. Yeah, like her, she's going to have dialogue with
Where
her.
did you get those clothes?
Oh, excuse me.
A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Sorry, I'm not your waiter.
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat can cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
One word from Daddy. I don't even work here.
How dare you speak to me like that? Daddy's going to hear about this.
Yeah, you go tell Daddy. Yeah, you go tell Daddy. See if I give a crap about you telling Daddy. Alright, this is a pretty cool place.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gerlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start. So
So evidently there's duels here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to
Okay, good. This isn't actually a movie, so this is in the game, so you guys will be able to see this.
Gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll.
So it's a place with a lot of gambling, a lot of bets, and people dueling.
And over here, looking to
There is a catch, though. You'll find out when I go and talk to the head of the cantina. They don't actually kill you. Like there's some kind of force field or something that goes around the place that keeps people from dying. See, he dropped his blaster there, so he's gonna lose.
And to nobody's great surprise, Jedi is down again.
But he's not dead.
Don't worry, folks. He's
Yeah.
just unconscious.
That's how this
As
thing
usual,
works.
Our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Girl on Two Fingers.
All right. So that's the duels here, and we can go and talk to a juror over here. He's a Hutt. Hutts in this game, just like in the movies, they're always like either crime lords or just like really wealthy people that deal around gambling and just kind of really crooked stuff, you know. So he's asked me if I want to step into the duel ring and be highly profitable. So you know, I might be interested. I got a little bit of fight in me. You know? So I get 10% of all the wagers. Yeah, that's trash. Death matches are illegal, so I won't die.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Yeah, it has energy suppressor fields to make sure nobody dies. Weapons are limited so they hurt but don't kill. Yeah, I'll do it. So he's gonna come up with a nickname, and what he comes up with is Mysterious Stranger, and that's cool. So I'm new here, nobody knows who I am. Got no past, no history.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across our crew manifest back on the Endar Spire. So
I'm not ready for a duel yet, because because I'm actually going to go ahead and end this episode here. But when I continue the next episode, I'll start some duels. We'll see how far. I think we'll be able to do, because the first one we're obviously going to fight Deadeye Duncan. He's obviously the low end of the totem pole because of his last fight of him just getting wrecked. But we'll see if we can go on, continue after that, and fight the next person in line, whoever that may be. Can't really remember. And then continue on the story after we get that. Maybe we'll get a little bit stronger. We'll come back here and start fighting the more harder people. But with that, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Ben, and I will see you next time.